Welcome back. My name is David Ford. This is Civilization 5 Gods and Kings, Carthaginians, Part 2. So, if I remember what was going on. Oh yeah, I was fighting off barbarians that were marching on Carthage. Building the Great Lighthouse for that extra naval advantage. Got horses. I love the Carthaginians, the fact that I don't need horses anymore, and ironically enough, I get horses each and every time. I don't really need any resources. That's another thing I love about the Carthaginians. I don't need any resources to be my best militarily, and yet I always get what I need. So, these horses in that way, I probably have iron because of the hills, but it's just funny that way. If I was the Japanese, I would not be anywhere near iron at all. It's just how that works out. So that's the spot. Build a new city. The citrus fields in the background to honor Scotty. So now we can start taking advantage of our luxuries there. I want to like I said, boom, 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 get these things going. Long-term plans. So by the time I get the worker out, I can actually have something to work on. A lot of times you build a worker, you have nothing to work on, or you have stuff that doesn't need to be improved, and it's just a tax on the money. So no need at all. So I'm building a monument up there. I don't know how to pronounce that city, that's why I keep avoiding it, but it looks like Utique. I'm building a monument so I can go and get the gems up top, go and grab the rest of these resources, this production. So every city is not a carbon copy because, like I said, I'm trying to make each city specialize in something. So Utique is going to be production, and Carthage is going to be money. Default is culture, and yeah, just a trading central. But ironically enough, I'm not going for the Colossus. I don't think it's worth it. I'm not trying to attract extra attention to myself. It's just 2 wonders per city right now, or 1 wonder per city right now. Because I build too much, I'm forsaking my military. Can't afford to do that. So I'm gonna adopt my next policy. I'm gonna go ahead and go for liberty. I don't go flat in the line. I kind of go by what I need at the time, or at least as my 5-year plans adjust. And so every so often, I guess you can say, as the game progresses, I adjust my quote unquote 5-year plan to where my next piece of culture is going to be, or the next piece of legislation, I should say. And that kind of guides my 5-year plan. So in this way, I have like a, I hate to abuse a term, but in this way, I have like a 15-year plan. Because I'm thinking ahead 2 policies. I'm thinking I want that worker and I want that settler. So I'm building towards that end. So that's my plan for now. That's how I'm building, and with the thought of building another city in below to guard Carthage. But right now, that's not a main priority because, as the map shows, there's no one really near me, and I'm still sort of protected, quasi-protected by those city-states. Because in theory, I could buy their loyalty, even though I'm not right there. So excellent, got the Great Great Lighthouse. I like hearing little introductions, especially when they're biblical. So, oh, by the way, for the viewers, I'm a Christian. I know that's like, why does that matter? But some people don't like God, and that's fine. You don't have to be his friend. But just to kind of give an overview of the narration. I'm not going to be preaching or anything like that, not in these videos. But just saying, kind of feel the personality. I'm not going to be cursing on here. You can play this around your kids. It's not a big deal. So I don't get all loud and belligerent. It's just a game. Yeah, so watermilk is going to be production. Don't have to worry about the well, I'm at -2 for happiness, but I mean that's all going to be taken care of once I get this worker. She's hitting me up for some money. She's a looter. She's a looter. She's a moocher. I always give out to the moochers. Always give out to the moochers. Because I'm the big boy capitalist. They're always gonna come and mooching to me. It's like tax, man. It's crazy. Got the other workboat because, like I said, I don't have any tiles improved. So what I really care about now that I got the Great Lighthouse done was just getting that food and raising that population. So now I've forsaken my military for long enough, and it's time to start being naval. So I'm gonna build a boat, and this is me right now, just chilling. I got my 5-year plan. You know, I'm doing me. I'll build a road in a little bit. Once I get my worker, get my luxury taken care of, my money's gonna be skyrocketing. So boom, got the worker. See, don't sweat the small stuff, man. Don't sweat the small stuff. So what did I decide to do? Yeah, okay, I took the luxury because of the happiness. I can make more money and higher population, so that's the imperative. Go ahead and take care of it near Utic. Utic. Need you pronounce it. I'm gonna learn how to pronounce that next video because it's just embarrassing. Ignorance is embarrassing, so you gotta learn how to pronounce that. It's the next video. All right. Yeah. So the luxury is what I'm most concerned with. I cannot see what she's asking. Probably like friendship or something, or I don't accept embassies until I can give you one back. Because I'm not gonna have you spying in my capital and I have no idea where you're at. That's a military disadvantage. It's ignorant. It's foolish, actually. What it is. So I don't sell my embassies. I don't sell. No, none of that. Once again, I have no idea what she's asking me. I hate the thing zoomed in. I apologize for horrible directions. Another thing to fix. Next segment. Note to self. I should probably start playing or start voicing over as I play. So that's another thing to fix. Because I have no idea what she's asking me. Probably friendship or something, or she winked at me. She might be telling me, "Oh, it's great that you guys are friends, you in England." It's the beginning of the game where everybody's buddy and loves each other, so no need to miss out on that good karma. Got my boat. Time to explore around. What did I build here? What did I decide to do? Yeah. With the next boat, go ahead and take care of my religion or take care of my religion because I'm seeing the thing go across the screen. Take care of my military for a couple turns ago until I start beating. Wow, my English is horrible. Until I start making elephants. Creating, I don't know what I was trying to say, beating. Yeah, until I start creating elephants. War elephants. So, since I want to be friends long term with this city state, oh, look at that, a worker. So I know exactly what I did. I went down there and caught it. Look, so that's a free worker. Yeah. So, do not be deceived by the ethnicity of my voice. I do believe in slavery. So, in civilization. So I will come after your worker. I will take your workers. That's how we roll. We are capitalists. So I shouldn't say that I believe in slavery, but capitalism obviously believes in slavery. But anyway, for all you history buffs, the transatlantic slave trade was the first global capitalism scheme ever. So Carthaginians gotta do it. Gotta go down there and get my slave. That's free work right there. That's free labor, baby. Gotta make it work. Alright. So I'm just rolling through, patrolling the sea. I think this is where I discovered that England's a naval rival. Oh, look at that. He's already beaten down. I love it. I love it. I was thinking about building a great library too. I was thinking about it, but see, stick to the 5-year plan, man. That would have been production lost. Look at my military ally helping me out. What a good friend. I don't even need that extra military. That's how you know I'm over militarized. The Huns weren't too far behind. Got my worker. Do I want to return it? Ah, we're cool, man. I'll keep that. Because I cleared the hut. I'm friends with him anyway, so like, they ain't want him back anyway. They wanted me to have him. He loves Carthage. Everything is going better than expected. I got an extra worker. Got a nice defensible military. What is she saying? I can't tell from her hand gesture. All I can see is her hands. Probably you can't too. So, yeah. I had said I'm gonna stop apologizing for the video, so I won't apologize again. But yeah, all right. So now I got the elephants. Not really gonna start building them yet because I'm already over militarized. That's a tax on the money. We're here for the money. It's perfect. London's on the coast. Oh, it's gonna be a beautiful war. It's gonna be a beautiful war. I can't wait to see how the rest of this continent looks like. Bring him a warrior back. Everything's going beautiful. Got control of my area. My sphere influence is big. My geopolitics is set up. I got perfect alliances with everybody. We love each other. It's kumbaya. We got like a women's club going on. Sisterhood. Forever and ever. BFF going on. Me. The English. The Byzantinians. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. I'm making money. My people are happy. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, I can't even do that for you. No. So I think what I'm gonna end up doing is being good friends with the Carthaginians, because then there'll be a religion thing. So adopt their religion. I'm not gonna be a threat to them, hopefully, but they don't feel threatened. Going from there, I can take care of the sea, and she can do her land thing. And I decide to build. Did I? Interesting. I thought I would have picked the production, because I feel like I'm over militarized anyway. At least from watching it, I feel like I'm over militarized. So that is. Okay, so I'm using my second worker for production again on the city whose name I can't pronounce correctly. And I'm looking at this, I'm like, what I want to build, man? I'm gonna have production. I got 2 workers working on it. Let's go for Stonehenge, man. Let's go. We're gonna be ambitious. We're gonna be ambitious. I know I picked the elephant, but you'll see I change it. I got my 2 workers working on that because I feel like it's best to get the production city going. That's my military. That's where my military is gonna come from. That's where my stability is gonna come from. That's where my next city is gonna come from. So we need to take care of that. Just exploring the rest of the island, the rest of the continent, I should say. So far, looks like my choke point option has been good. Well, it always was going to be good anyway, but looks like it wasn't as big deal as I'd hoped it would have been. It's not like landlocked up there, There is a passage, so I would kind of hope that I would have the only passage, to each side of the world, but it's fine. So I'm building a road. I figure I'd get that tax money. Yeah, I think this is where I change it. Oh no, okay, I just buy some gems. I figure, hey, I got the extra workers. Get the luxuries out. Let's make some money. Start trading, because that's the point of the Carthaginians. At least when I play them, it's just to make some money. As I've been saying so many times, capitalism for life. All right, my alliance is working out. I remember this. I remember this. I remember this. They started giving me extra military. As a matter of fact, I forget all about that. So I'm actually in a very good spot here in a couple turns. So I see they're building like that. I'm like, alright, let's make some money. Trying to see what she'll give me. I got extra wine. What you gonna give me? Oh, like it was a joke. She's like, nah, you're funny. See what the English are talking about. My future rival. Got 2 wine. See, I'm really just interested in the money, but I took the horses too. Even though I have my own supply of horses that I just haven't even hooked up because it's not imperative. I don't need it. Even though it's, can use it for production. But it's not imperative right now. But I took the horses anyway. So because usually in the first parts of the game, it's hard to keep a balanced budget. And as a Car of the Genius is really easy, especially had I built on the coast. These 2 cities would have already been connected, but because I went for the production, I have to make the road. But it'll be made up in the next city I build, which will be coastal. So it's not going to be a huge loss to build 4 tiles of road. No, 3 tiles of road. So it's not going to be a huge drain on the budget. So you can see I have a good navy going on for this time period right now, considering that I'm at peace for the foreseeable future. I really don't think the Huns are going to attack over, speaking of the devil, I don't think the Huns are going to attack over the ocean, so look at that, I got a new unit, oh man, bring it on. And I think we're ready for, my military just doubled, I think we're ready for the next city. It's time. Oh, okay, it's not time. I thought I would have built the settler by now. But I see I built the barracks up there, which I'm still thinking in military terms because I want to try to build a military that'll last me for a while that I can just kind of sit on. I don't want it to be tipping my budget and making me go into debt and all that. And, I don't want to run a deficit or anything like that. So I just see, but I have the military, man. The Huns are right there. They don't play. They do not play. So I want to kind of have a military or field a military that will keep me well defended against a surprise attack. That's the only thing I have to worry about. And for most of the game, for all the game actually, for a good chunk of it actually, I should say. Forgive me. All you got to worry about is a surprise attack. That's it. That is it. Other than that, if you can run a balanced budget, you can win the game. Now, see, it's a fair trade. Now I can accept the, embassy and be all nosy. But before, I'm not gonna just look at my capital and see my area and, and I get nothing out of that. That's ridiculous. Excellent. So I can build my next. Oh, I see. I'm not gonna build a settler. I'm gonna get it by the policy. So the last part of my 15-year plan. Excellent. So no wonder I didn't. Good thing I didn't build that settler then. Excellent, excellent. See, this is why I have my year plans. That would have messed it all up. I was kind of thinking about building the hanging gardens, but see, I'm not trying to get trapped in that Great Wonder stuff, man. Little wreck game. You can be sitting pretty in the ancient area if you want to, but you won't make it to the medieval one. Man, you can't do that. At least I can't, Alright, connected. I think I'm running on 10. Excellent. Got my new gems hooked up. Oh, it's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be pretty. I have no idea what she's offering. Maybe friendship. She's probably thanking me for the friendship I have with the Byzantinians. Ah, the Huns, I forgot. That is excellent news. Oh, but then they make peace like 2 turns later. It's the most ridiculous thing ever. The computer does that a lot. I guess it kind of like miscalculates your military, or is hoping for a quick war, and then 3 turns into the war, they're like, oh, we made a wrong move. They go to peace. It's like, oh, come on. Sometimes I don't even mobilize my military, especially if I know they're a lot weaker than me. I don't know why they do it, but it's the AI. What you gonna do? All right, so I got mathematics. I'm moving towards the cart market so I can make some money. I'm gonna go ahead and build the monument that I've been avoiding. I usually build the monument early on. Good deal for me. I'll take the embassy. I want to see where you're at. I want to see where your crazy butt lives. Um, so I'm building that monument because I know I'm gonna build the settlers here pretty soon, or get the settler pretty soon. So I don't mind expanding. I just didn't want Carthage to get the citrus. I wanted to be part of another city. I didn't want it to expand so much that I'm gonna block out where I was gonna settle, if that makes sense. I didn't want to settle within my own border. That's essentially what I'm saying. I want to have a little expansion, a little gap. So yeah, man, everything's coming out nice and pretty. Computer loves me. Can't leave me alone. Can't leave me alone. I wish I could see the map. I know this is not good. See, made peace. Makes no sense. This is the only time I hate seeing peace. Because it means one of my enemies is not getting weaker. And the English are my enemies. And I know that Attila can't field any kind of navy. So I can probably take London from him and he'll shut up. Alright, so my military friend wants a road. I will oblige him once I get done with my priorities. Because I have to build a road in that direction anyway. Even though the cities will connect, for military reasons, I have to be able to get down there. I have to be able to get between my cities as quickly as possible. So, even though Carthage and my next city will be connected by harbors automatically, it's best to go and build a road, especially since it's going to be my defensive city between Carthage. So I'm building Stonehenge there because I say optimize our production, being optimal, being optimistic. He who dares wins, all that good stuff. More units, look at that, man. Oh, and it's a horseman too. See, I get the itchy trigger finger. I get the itchy trigger finger. Cause I could bum rush somebody. I could at least bum rush a city state. That mercantile one. But that's not part of the plan. I benefit more from keeping them alive than taking them over. Because it's just something I gotta defend and spend money on. No way. I'm just gonna rent. I'm not gonna buy. So I'm gonna pick up a few policies, pass some legislation for city states patronage. I'm not gonna go all the way deep into it. I think the only one I'm gonna go deep into is tradition and mercantilism or commerce, I believe it's called. That's the only one. But other than that, again, playing as the Carthaginians, it's like economics. I mean, gold or money is liquid. It's a liquid asset. So I mean, I'm not trying to get technical or be funny or anything like that, but I mean, as the Carthaginians, I can win in any fashion I want. I can convert all this money to science. I can convert all this money to production. I can convert all this money to war. See, because I don't have anything solid. I don't have any solid assets, or I don't know what I forgot what they call the reverse of that. But essentially, what I'm saying, it's just like real life. Since I have a lot of money, I can have a lot of anything. I can convert my money easily to anything I want. Probably killing that issue, but apologize. Just want to make sure I'm clear. So I'm not really sure how I want to win the game, even though I talk about long-term thinking. I mean, I'm not sure exactly what the other countries are thinking. So, see, but about the Ethiopians, I'd have to go as culture, no matter what anyone else is trying to do. Because I'm the Carthaginians, I can do whatever I want, or more for kind of blend into whatever the game is doing, which is one of the reasons I don't pick a religion, because it's confrontational. I'm gonna have to then defend my religions and send my religions. And I know there's a pantheon and different religions that allow you to make more money, but see, you have to be aggressive with your religion, and I'm trying to make money. You can't be aggressive and make money at the same time. At least not in this game. At least I don't find it to be that way, especially with the Carthaginians. It's just better to work with everyone rather than trying to take them over. Or, just, I mean, I can if I need to. I don't, obviously I'm a capitalist, of course. I expand the market, but violently. But but usually I just like to kind of blend in and make everyone happy, make my enemies weak, and just sit back and make money and just sneak a win in. It's better that way, cheaper that way. I have no idea why this thing's zoom. I wonder if I have to change it to not have this zoom. This is, I think, my fourth time recording with this material, or with this program, so I'm just now seeing what it's like. Okay, so I'm building my road down there to my friends who have given me all this military, making sure my workers are protected, and getting ready to birth another city, my last city. So Carthage had 2 kids. And see, I'm gonna build on the side of the horses, again for tactical reasons. I mean, the English are right there, so that way they can, and then it's a naval power. I mean, I don't need to just, but this way they can only attack Carthage navally. I'm not overexposed. Once again, my weakness, or my strength has not been turned into my weakness. So even though the English are my rivals, I'm still gonna trade with them. It makes no sense, to keep a negative attitude towards them. I'm not ready to attack them yet, so I might as well make all the money I can off of them. You see, I adjust the amount of money she gets. I tell her I don't want horses because, I have a horseman. My horse is connected. My horses are connected. I don't need the horses. So everything is going beautiful. Look at that. I got the Stonehenge. That was beautiful. Real beautiful. So now it's an official production city. I don't have to overload with wonders, just very specific wonders. Yeah, I'm passing all those up. I don't need those right now. I don't need more workers. I don't need more culture right now. So it's the small stuff, I think, that adds up. I think I should have gone for stable, but I was thinking that I don't need any military right now, so I probably changed it. I'm not sure what I would have changed it to. But anyway, like I was saying about the tactics, I'm gonna have the next city on the horses. And if you remember, it's facing away from where Carthage is facing. It's facing the other side of the continent. And again, it can make ships and just pass through Carthage and still attack the English. So gotta play the land, man. Gotta play the advantage. Think long term. So that way I'm still in the war. Got 2 coastal cities, and only one of them is exposed to an English war. Now, of course, on the flip side, I don't know what's on the other continent, but hey. At least on that side I'm defended, and that's, at least for right now, that's what matters to my survival. I rarely send a settler out alone. It's so annoying to get one captured. I usually overprotect it, because by the time I build again, I better be able to defend it. It makes no sense. So yeah, up there on the second city, I'm improving that. I'm improving that extra population. Yeah, got to fix that. Alright. Yeah. So, land's protected. I'm thinking I'm going to build a fort there. To kind of block that wedge. If you understand what I'm saying. I'm probably going to build a fortress either right there on the cows to kind of drive a wedge. That's going to be my official quasi choke point. Yep. Nothing else to do but build. Build, baby, build. Another religion founded. Still atheist. So the first thing I want to build, spread out, of course, naturally. What is she saying to me? She wants me my friend. Is that what she's saying? The wink and the nod. Take this. Yeah. They must be thanking me for the. It's funny how I know what they want. I'm not even able to see the bottom of the screen. I'm sure like it has for everyone else. So. And I still know what they want. Oh, the Romans. Exactly who you don't want to see. So the Romans and the Huns are down there in no man's land. It's so beautiful that I'm up top. It's so. Yeah, I am definitely building that fortification. Oh, and those are my friends. They know my heart. They know my heart. See, got the trade route established. Making money. Alright, well, to catch up later. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I apologize for the technical difficulties. They will be fixed next time, and I will be better educated on how to pronounce